important to feel that you can express yourself, and I think tattooing is one of the most ways that you can speak loudly.
Tattooing is a form of decoration used to decorate your canvas, which is your body as well. But on a more permanent level, as opposed to makeup, which you can just wash off. I don't believe that a tattoo should only have a deep meaning. Like, you don't go to the mirror and decorate your face thinking my makeup needs to be very meaningful. It is decoration at the end of the day. Whether you choose to have a meaning attached to it is up to you entirely.
My idea of tattooing is very personal, and this is obviously reflected through my tattoo. If a passerby has a glance at my tattoo, he won't know what it means. It's more symbolic than literal, and that's what's important to me. It doesn't matter to me that someone knows what my tattoo means.
My tattoo is actually an ambigram. If you've read Angels and Demons by Dan Brown, you know what I mean. It's actually two words, not one. It says faith on this side, and if you flip it, it says hope. Basically, it's a reminder for me that as long as you have faith, you will always get hope. Not necessarily only in God, but in your friends, yourself, and in your family.
I definitely like to see people, like when I'm walking in England, to see people on the street, you know, who've got like sleeves and stuff. I don't know, I feel like we might have more common interests. It could be not necessarily true at all, but there is something that, you know, you're sort of like speaking to each other without words necessarily. It's just sort of like, oh, you know, you're into also expressing yourself through that kind of way, and I am as well. And there's just something like funny about it. I don't know.
But then he said, you know, when I look at a person with a tattoo, the very first thing that comes to my mind is that he's someone from the streets. And I said, well, do you think I'm from the streets? And he said no. I said, well, doesn't that change your beliefs now? He said, well, not quite. I still believe, like, when I look at somebody with a tattoo or a girl with a tattoo, they're not really good people.
In the country that I live in, society isn't very accepting of it, and I'm sure that if I were to go to another country, it would be more accepted. But sometimes when I walk on the street, I do get worried that someone might be offended.
When I got the tattoo, and then I went to Lebanon for a visit because it's my country, people actually started complimenting my tattoos. I mean, I got a few compliments here from some people, but there, I mean, even with family members who have been raised with a religious background, they all complimented it. They said, oh, what it means, and they showed interest in knowing what this tattoo stands for. So I didn't get any criticism in Beirut as much as I got criticism here. So I believe I'm a bad person now here.
It's happened to me a lot of times where like a tattooed or pierced person comes up and talks to me and asks me for directions or whatever, instead of asking someone else, you know, and they're like, oh, where'd you get your tattoo done? Or that looks really cool, you know. I don't know, I found in my experience that people who are sort of, you see that they're in a subculture, some sort, you kind of feel more comfortable to speak to them, whereas opposed to here, everyone is dressed the same and they all kind of look the same, and they're kind of competing to be better than the other within the same thing. But I feel in the tattoo community it's sort of an appreciation for the other's artwork that they choose to put on their body.